Итак, хомяк, продолжаем нашу борьбу с эпилептическими припадками. Так, а чё тут, бля, я же нихуя не помню, что это за война квадратиков с треугольниками. Так, тут что-то можно было нажать, чтобы что-то изменилось. Б, В, Д, Ж, П, чё, блядь, я уже даже управление не помню. Какуна. Так, сколько я помню, последний раз, когда мы здесь были, что это? Это я заберу с собой. Вот, буковка Е, это ставить, что-то ставить. Тут кто-то немножко умер, а потом мы пошли в ту сторону, не знаю. Зачем ты так делаешь? Я же сблевнуть могу нечаянно. Что это? Ку-ку, моя прелесть. О, вроде текстуры, блядь, нарисовал. Вот, текстуры, прелесть, что это? Кто ты такой?
Whatever that thing is, it's active in the objective state, and it's adding information.
Yes, unexpected behavior.
How is it passing the filters?
I can't understand or read its behavior properly. The readings are extremely chaotic.
This is beautiful. The subjective experience adding what's missing in the objective realm. It could even help me reveal more of the memory.
Не могу замерить, не могу замерить. Возьми
It's
линейку,
active in
блядь.
both states.
Замерь. Хуя там. Тип до стенки доебался. Пердить другому типу в полете. Так, а тут... Блять, а реально я забыл.
Processing. The entity is active on both states. I would recommend studying its behavior in both of them.
Да, это я понял. Вот. Вот, я кнопочку искал. Что это? Это что за человек? Очко. Трансформированный нос. Так. Что-то, блядь, сломалось. Ага. Ага. Я куда-то падаю? Зашибись, блядь. Я нахуй с него падаю, да? А так и должно быть? Так, вон свет в конце туннеля. Блядь. Исчез свет. Кто мне в лицо дал квадратом Малевича, блядь? Почему я ничего не вижу? Что за шинима? Блядь. Охуенно, что-то какие-то проблески, что-то, блядь, я куда-то падаю. Лечу, свечу, наебать хочу. Давай прыгать из режима в режим. Крутите, о, здравствуйте, блядь. Подожди. Я от тебя уже падал. Да что ж такое-то? Ребята, у меня, по-моему, игра сломалась. Или нет? Или да? Или что за хуйня вообще происходит? Вот, здесь мы были, вон, это хуета. Здесь мы что-то не нашли. Здесь мы нашли все. Здесь тоже что-то не нашли. Вон, жесть какая-то, блядь. И... Блядь.
Processing. The algorithms of the current entities repel each other. The masks. They are trying to block the creature. I would recommend trying to nullify the mask at the end of the hallway, so the creature can move.
А если бы ты меня еще еблом кинула в тот коридор, о котором ты говоришь, чтоб цены в тебя не было? Что за пипец вообще происходит? Нет, по-моему, реально что-то не так. Мы просто, блядь, стоим в темноте. Ой, блядь, я не ту кнопку нажал. Ну, я... Давай вот так вот сделаем. Давай. Давай вот так вот сделаем. Заебись. Не знаю, давай вот так вот сделаем. Ага. Так, картинка появилась. Теперь давай сделаем вот так вот. О. Что-то есть. Какие-то измененные изменения, только... Я не догоняю, чё, куда? Так, мне там что-то говорили про конец коридора, блядь, только где я был? Это теперь идти искать. Тут взяли, сломали все нахер, вот это какой-то нос летающий, он прилепили. Так, вот в эту дверь я заходил, да. Вниз я спусковался. Там шпилевилинг происходит. И где-то тут-то... Да что, так не орите мне в ухо, блядь, и так громко без вас не долетят. Вот, отсюда вылетел тот нос и полетел сюда. Вот он. Ты меня не трогай. Блядь, опять все сломалось. Ага. Вот так уже приятней. Я вот так уже хотя бы...
Doesn't seem to like those masks.
Да, мне тоже не особо нравится. Где она там была? Вот она, блядь. Чё стоим, кого ждем? А, съебалась. О!
Doesn't seem to like those masks.
Так я ж ее поломал. Только что. Я ж помню, что эта женщина
Still
лет, я
here,
думаю, сколько еще
but
здесь.
with new company.
Компания изменилась. На! Спрятайся.
Isn't that her fine shirt?
Орать нахуя? А по-твоему что, блядь, плохо слышу, что ли? Если быть откровенным, я, конечно, сейчас стал слышать хуже после твоего крика. Так, а пройти я, блядь, не могу, да? Тогда нам надо где-то просочиться в другом месте. Хуя у тебя шнобель, блядь. Шо шнобель, шо пузо, почти одного размера. Так, а оно... А как мне пройти? Вот. Здравствуйте. Вот и мне интересно, и что теперь? Хочешь, я здесь поставлю тетю? Могу поставить? Так. Есть у меня мысль, мы сейчас просто на этаж выше поднимемся и посмотрим, что ему там мешает.
Same mask. Still.
Так, толкаться обязательно было, блядь. И мозг у кожи себе просочиться? Здрасте. Опа! Ща дискотеку устроить, смотри, ща зажжет, по-любаскин
The
Робинс.
two subjective entities are trying to nullify each other, and they will eventually.
Еще раз.
Processing. The entities are trying to destroy each other. I don't know if it's better to protect the creature.
Давай защитим. Ты говно. Ты идешь нахуй. И зачем я смотрю тебе в глаз? Нихуя непонятно, очень неинтересно, человек жопа.
Now the painting's complete.
И чё? Ну, закончено. О, бывает. Дорисовали, блядь.
It is him, and it won't let it pass. Not unless it goes through him.
Опа. Значит, пройти, блядь, не даешь, да? Я сейчас вот эту женщину позову, она с тобой пообщается, понял? Присел нахуй, блядь. Присел и подумал. Так, а что произошло? Я тут стенку немножко вмяли.
The creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now.
Должны обновляться объективные данные. А мы... Это... Я забыл какой-то режим. Это объективный, субъективный. Пойдем наверх посмотрим, что ли. Хватит тут стоять прозрачными такими. Ну и чё?
The creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now.
А, ну это был субъективный, теперь объективный. Должны добавиться объективные
It's
данные.
probably Joanna on the left. She's talking with someone. I can't see her face well, but the mask is very clear now.
There are several layers of information superimposed. Try to look at the scene from another angle.
На сцену по другим углом. Под каким углом мне взглянуть на сцену? Угол явно тебе... Вот. Или нет? Или да? Что-то, блядь, ничего не происходит. Заглянуть на
Evie,
сцену.
it seems the detail is lower than in the subjective state. Do you know if there's a reason for this?
Much of the data is being filtered to the subjective state, but there are no errors in the filtering process. There could be a number of reasons for this. The highest probability is heavy use of drugs.
Or a very emotional moment. There's a change there. I should take a closer look. There's a change there. I should take a closer look.
Подожди, может быть, когда она говорила про сцену, она имела в виду сцену, которая разворачивается там, а не про сцену, которая, блядь, фактическая сцена.
It's... Is that my lab?
Could be.
It doesn't make any sense. It's the objective state, for God's sakes. Errors like this screw up any objectivity in here. I'll have to start... Wait. The entity is moving. Where are you going now? It may have gone to the apartment.
Так, ну мы отсюда начали, насколько я помню. Да, тут лифт поломатый. Автомобиль. А, в квартиру, точно, мы же из квартиры шли.
The entity is below them. Maybe the objective state has more information now.
I won't do it again.
It's not a big deal, Alex. You promised.
Let's do it here.
I can't believe you're doing this. Just use the mask. Nobody will see you.
Fine. But it's the last time.
So if this is true, it means that you were the one down in that room, Alex. Whatever you did, you weren't very happy about it. Let's see how Alex reacts to this. There's a good chance to check out how reliable the objective state is.
Так. Посмотрим. Тут все, тут все, и здесь все, тут все, и тут все, и мы молодцы, и поехали домой, меня заебали. Приступы эпилепсии. 39 спустя. Ой, не туда. Домой. Сюда. Хватит в ухо мне пердеть. Я домой пошел. Все, до свидания. Я с вами больше не дружу. Уходите, пожалуйста. Ура! Что у нас вообще по заданиям? Ричард. Узнать, жива ли Марта. Позвонить Дэвиду и принять предложение. Энергет. Энергет. Нет.
Upload is ready.
Я
Nothing else
сейчас.
to put in there for now.
Так, ну поехали тогда к этому. К Алексу. Или как там? К Алексу, да. Алексей, мы выдвигаемся к вам, блядь. Кому там плохо живется? Что такое? Алло, алло.
Russell, right?
Yes, who is this?
I'm Richard. Nice to meet you.
Richard.
Здравствуйте, нахуй.
Nice to meet you too.
Hey, I really like that podcast. We have similar views.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get to the point. You're in trouble. We both are. Okay? I need to show you some stuff here. And I need you to tell me what you found. Come meet me. Just don't talk to anyone in the meantime. It's for your sake. Okay?
Wait a second. Care to explain? I'm not...
They know the TSB has you. And they know the hardware you have. So think about it. The moment you signed with the TSB, you were on their radar, actually. They wanted to find out if you could really find evidence through your machine. So they got the details of your project somehow.
Wait. How?
I don't know. If they can't just hack you, they'll resort to some colleague, friend, relative. They always find an angle. They can be very persuasive. Listen, you have bigger problems right now. The TSB is no different. There's work to be done. Just come meet me. We shouldn't talk over the phone. I'm sending you an address. Wait. I'll call you back.
Как я и говорил, что те говно, что те говно. О, вот он я. Какие у меня длинные, стройные ноги. Мне, блядь, не наукой надо заниматься, а по подиуму ходить. Коленка вправо, коленка влево. Опа, красавчик вышел на дорожку. Так, кому мы первым поедем? К Лехе или к этому? К Ричарду. Дом Лехи. Детство Джоанны. А где этот? Карта не двигается, нет? А куда он отправил? А где посмотреть? А вот что там по телефону рассказывают? Дэвид. Да не буду я с ними работать, ну и уже не хочу. Они все противные, плохие, не очень. Давай. На unknown. Ты мне адрес там пришлешь? Пришлешь. Алло. Алло, не гуди мне в трубку, отвечай давай. Ой, пошел в пень тогда. Все, Леха, мы выезжаем к тебе, блядь. Тает или кипятильник в жопу, выбирай. Ты что за конура, блядь? Алексей! Открывай давай. Так. Ну давай,
I know
по-доброму.
about that club, Alex. I know she was the one that almost died, but I also know you weren't into any of that. Still, there are many journalists out there. So please, let me in.
Мог так сразу сделать? Вот, блядь, еще вот это вот ходить, уговаривать. Подожди, куда ты смотришь, блядь? Какой там номер квартиры? 23. Ты там ебало свое завали. Да, блядь. Чё тебе надо?
Tom?
Hey, Russell. So, I need to be blunt with you. While
Ну,
we know
давай.
you can deliver, people here are concerned about your commitment.
My commitment?
How do I say this? You should have told us about Go AT. If it wasn't for the password, I don't know where we'd be right now. So don't play games, Russell. I don't want this to end bad for you. Tell me everything you know.
Да пошли вы нахуй все, чё доебались так? Желание сказать рычаги давления. Да давай,
I
все равно
met
к ним
Marie
не
Chu
пойду, нахуй.
at Go AT. She invited me.
Oh? Okay. I was wondering when you'd tell me.
You knew?
I know it's in your best interest to be transparent with me. I trust in your competence. I need to start trusting in your allegiance. Did she offer you something? Or ask anything about the investigation?
Not about the investigation, but she did offer me a job.
Oh? And did you take it?
Да ёп, давай переключай.
I told her I'd think about it.
Okay, well, if you get a second chance, take it. We can use this. She obviously knows you have sensitive information. If I can get an investigation started into this, it'll be our second time against her.
The second time?
Let's just say that Munch, the previous CEO at GoAT, didn't go quietly into the night. Still, thanks for telling me she contacted you. Just work with us, Russell. For the last time, we are the good guys here. GoAT is
Да,
dangerous.
да, да.
I hope you don't have to find out for yourself. We can protect you if you collaborate. Okay. So, is there anything else?
Что тебе еще рассказать? Что? Тайна Джоанны. А подожди, я как все узнаю, потом, может быть, да, и расскажу.
I have leverage on Alex. I'm about to speak to him.
What leverage?
Ладно, похуй,
It's a
поехали.
long story. I found out that Joanna almost lost her life in an underground BDSM club, and Alex was involved, unwillingly it seems.
I guess we can use this. What else can you expect from these corporate pigs? Okay, use it, and call me right back.
Все? Сразу перезвони, блядь, такой важный хуй бумажный. Ебанько несчастная. Чё тут? Ахуй, мне интересно. Мы узнаем больше, чем там в буковках написано. Та-та-та-та-та-та-та. Шарпованные стены, мама тут ремонт бы замутить. Так, вот квартира этого додика, давай посмотрим, что тут еще есть. Какую-то плохую передачу смотрит. Там никого нет дома. Тилинь-бом-бом.
Jesus, man, don't talk about that shit out there. What the hell
Sure.
do you want?
I just need to ask you some questions about Joanna, and I'll be out of your way.
And how... What do you know exactly?
I know enough.
Я знаю все, давай уже
Listen.
выкладывай.
I don't care about what you two did or didn't do. I'm not here because I want to. I was dragged into this case, and as soon as I have some answers, I'll leave you alone. I promise.
Well, I was dragged into it too, you know. I don't know anything about Joanna's job. And that's all they care about. They don't believe me, but I really don't know anything.
Well, if we don't do this, they won't believe me either. I just need some information, okay?
All right. You seem to be a decent guy. Just ask me what you want to know and leave me alone, all right? I'll do my best.
Так. Давай с вот этого
Did she ever
начнем.
tell you about a dream she started having about a month ago?
A dream? How do you even know these things?
Ой, не
Just
нервничай, давай
answer.
просто,
She
блядь.
did tell me something.
Скажи и все, я
She
пошел.
had a dream. She couldn't say if it was a nightmare, but that it was repetitive. I think she was obsessed about a work thing.
A work thing?
Yeah, she didn't tell me much, but she seemed excited about it. But then she got worried about it, especially in her last weeks.
Так,
Did
давай
she ever
вот это.
talk about a sister?
Jeez, more private stuff. All right. The one time I talked to her about kids, she opened up a bit. Told me she once had a little sister, that she died in an accident. I think she blamed her mother somehow, and it was clear to me that was the end of that conversation.
Can you tell me anything about her father?
Never knew him much. It was a delicate subject for her, actually. I don't think she ever really opened up about him.
Did she ever say anything bad about him?
She would sometimes talk trash about him, like shit about him being superficial or stupid, but nothing serious, I thought. Other times, however, she did want to share things with him. They almost never talked, but I do remember that when she got the apartment, she called him to tell him about it and sent him pictures, which was kind of surprising for me. I don't know. Weird relationship, to be honest.
What can you tell me about Richard?
Richard. Just another guy that wanted her. Joanna didn't care much about him. I had a feeling she was just using him. He used to work with her, I think, at Go AT.
Do you know where I could find him?
I think I have his address somewhere. Wait.
А, сейчас он идет за адресом, я такой, понь!
Here, it's on the fucking fridge. Just take it.
Thanks.
Так, Зоя, бись. Давай сначала
What
вот это.
can you tell me about her work at Go AT?
Not much, really. I'm just a personal trainer. She didn't think I had to know much. Besides, she was under these crazy NDA things, like super strict. If you ask me, though, she liked her job. At least before last month.
Do you really think she committed suicide?
Absolutely. I mean, before her last weeks, it was hard to imagine. But after her father got sick, she changed. Felt like I didn't know her anymore.
Her father got sick?
Yeah, they never really talked, but when she found out, she was furious and then depressed, probably. A few days later, she kicked me out.
Was this before or after that club episode?
Just before. I think that's part of the reason she... well, you know.
These sexual preferences, when did they start?
Well, Wait, how is this important? Show some respect for her, all right?
Ой, не выебывайся, блядь.
I know you didn't want any of it. I need to know her story to clear your name.
Listen, I could tell you this. I wasn't into any of that, but I respected her ways. And yes, it did date back a long time. Just not into the extremes of the last month.
I see. Thanks. What else can you tell me about Joanna? Did she visit a shrink? Any daily obsessive behaviors, irrational fears?
No shrink. Not that I knew of. She did, I mean, especially in her last few weeks, she kind of talked to herself a lot. You know, like when you're thinking out loud, but like more than usual. I mean, it was just mumbling. And then she'd snap out of it, but it caught my attention. I asked her if she was okay.
And she said...
She got angry that I even asked.
Okay. Anything else?
She was extremely careful with food. Quite a few rituals there. Everything had to be super healthy. Obsessive in general. She was a bit afraid of spiders. Nothing unusual there. I mean, her apartment was like a sanctuary. No room for dirt or spiders. And yeah, I wouldn't know what else.
Thank you, Alex.
Just tell me something. Do other people know about all this?
В курсе чего, блядь? Ну я уже распизделся, то
Take
что...
it easy.
Не,
You've been right in staying
Всё нормально.
quiet. Only I know this.
я никому не сказал. Просто сделал пару постов этих. Так.
As long as you cooperate with me, you'll be fine.
That's
Понял.
good to know. Thank you, man. If you need anything, let me know. I have nothing
Есть
more to
кое-что.
say, man. I need some time now.
Да я пописать хочу, блядь. Мне что, тебе под дверь надудонить, что ли? Открой дверь по-братски. Ну, пожалуйста. Жмык стрёмный. Я вот все думаю. Ну давай примем решение там этих. Вот этих самых. Буду и бабки получать, и этим ФСБшникам там все сливать. И кто они там. Так, позвони Дэвиду. Вот, Дэвид, алло.
Mr. Russell, thank you for calling. I have to assume this is regarding the offer. Have you thought some more about it? Remember, this is not a final decision. It's just to get us to the next step of the conversation.
I'd like to accept the offer.
That is great news. Let me tell you that I think you're doing the right thing. Calling to inform you that since we're moving further down the line, I've sent you a preemptive contract to your email. It's nothing final, but it's necessary so we can continue speaking. It's just an NDA, a formality before the final contract. Miss Chu wants to speak to you freely about the job. If you agree to sign it, please send it to us, and Miss Chu will contact you directly to give you more in-depth information about the proposal.
I'll check it out. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Russell.
А там уже по ходу, может, я и передумаю и буду только за этих, которые платят побольше. Да все, убирай нахуй шарманку. Да шарманку убрал? Да я пошел за ногу, ну. Кто там?
Dad.
А, привет.
Hi.
Чё
Hi,
как?
Laura. Everything all right?
Yeah. And no. I know it'll disappoint
Ну,
you,
бля,
but
ну...
I messed up. Besides my fight with Chris, my independent adventure didn't really work out. I need money, Dad.
Эх.
No worries. How much do you need?
I just need enough to get by. While I look for a job. I mean, if you want to give me some more, great. But I only need a little. And to stay at your place while I look.
Так живи.
And what happened to the job you told me about?
Long story. Let's say it didn't meet the long-term expectations I had.
Блин, пиздит кто-то.
I see, Laura. No worries.
Thanks. So you will help me.
Of course. There's some cash in my bedside table if you need some now, and we can figure out the details later.
Wow. Thanks, Dad. Is this really you?
What do you mean?
Это чё было за пределы?
Thanks, really.
See you tonight then. Bye, Laura.
Bye,
Только
Dad.
не ширяйся там лишний раз. Нахуй оно тебе надо. Давай я лучше приеду. А, ты все? Ты, блядь, взял трубку, положил. Хотел сказать, давай я лучше приеду вечером и поебашим друг друга шокерами. Будет забавно. А этот тип где-то в лесу живет. В Халабуде. Ну да. Почти этот, скажи мне. Начало ведьмы из Блэр. А вы затрахали, блядь? Вам что, скучно всем, что ли?
Hello?
Who are
is
you,
this?
motherfucker? Ну вот и иди лесом. О, солнце садится. Пойдем смотри, как солнце садится. Срать на этого чувака.
This view is familiar. This view is familiar.
Красотища. Горизонтовые горизонты. Сейчас солнце такое бульк, и резко темно. Все. Вот оно, солнце. Ждем завтра, когда всплывет. Кверху жопой.
Empty. No sign of the dog.
А потому что собака не хочет такой дыре жить. Она уже давно свалила в город и живет припеваючи. Ты, блядь, посмотри. Вот это вот мистер айтишник тут живет. У него там сзади типа антенна. Прямой интернет.
Let's find out who you are,
Today
Richard.
we have joining us Eric Lawson, whose actions and those of his company we have discussed several times here.
Thank you, Mr.
Hello?
I hope we can find some common ground here today.
Алло, малё.
I see in my files
the
here
door
that
open.
you have a PhD. Do people commonly refer to you as a doctor?
Only when I get back on
Мистер
campus.
Ричард, вы окочурились?
It's the same dog from Joanna's dream.
Not at all.
And that must be Richard.
Just trying to understand how you think.
Иди ты хуйню
After
выключи,
all,
блядь.
I have had several questions, both from listeners and from myself, regarding some of your projects.
А ну ты
and
ширинку
how you
застегивал или мне
lobbied my
послышалось?
office and even city council directly when I've said no to your crazy ideas.
But not every instance. Isn't that right? We've had some big projects together, like the Fiber Everywhere project, remember?
Sharing resources with
Камера тут стоит.
Seems like a homemade setup. They look just like my servers.
Да, да, только тут у тебя что-то все, блядь, перевернуто,
It's the same boiler as in that dream.
поломато.
It must mean something.
Не исключено.
Quite a unique neural network design. What is he up to?
Здравствуйте, Ричард. Приятно познакомиться. Не особо, но приятно. Ты можешь отодвинуться, да? Я у тебя в компьютере покопаюсь.
Richard. Shit. I need to be careful. They destroyed his brain.
Они уничтожили его мозг. Они ему стрельнули в область головы. Они, блядь, как же удивительно, как они у него уничтожили мозг-то. Он тут что-то еще надо. Хотя, знаешь, я сомневаюсь, что его застрелили. По предварительным данным, я могу утверждать, что он уснул, ударился лицом об клавиатуру и получил ранение в грудь столом. Кто здесь? Уходите. Все? Я могу отсюда сваливать?
That dream. It had a unique place. I can't leave here empty-handed.
Блять, понятно. Возьми книжку. Тебе пойдет? Сойдет нормально, заебись. Пингвинчика возьми, не знаю, блядь. Клок волос забери, ну что ты хочешь? Давай заберем
Look just
сервер, у
like
нас
my
будет два.
servers. Its hard drive was pulled out.
Это они зря так сделали.
Shit.
Это не черт, это тумбочка. Что это? Джованни! Джованни! Это ты, Джованни! Поклади на место. Там тебе не надо.
He must have been working a lot before they killed him.
Опа, пицца! Пиццу бери и пойдем. Пицца с пивком. То, что доктор прописал. Бери и пошли. Заебал.
So he sent me that letter. What for?
Чтобы было, блядь.
I remember this from that dream. Interesting piece of hardware. I should get Evie to analyze this. Good thing they didn't find it.
А кто-то приехал, давай съебать отсюда. И чё? Распечатка. С камеры видеоперенаблюдения.
Shit. That detective took Joanna's laptop. Of course. I could warn Tom about this.
Сейчас мы позвоним Тому. Алло, Том. Короче, ваш этот...
What is it?
Там забрал этот.
Tom, I found quite an interesting scene. This man, Richard, Joanna was visiting him. He was murdered.
Wait, what? Where?
I can send you the address. I'm here right now. And that's not all. I also found pictures of Stan, your detective. He seems to be taking the laptop outside of the apartment.
What? Stan Becker?
Becker,
That's
Becker.
Shit! Fuck! It makes fucking sense. Russell, send me the address right now and get the hell out of there. Meet me in a few hours at your lab. Keep your eyes open and be careful. I'll see you there.
Ага, давай. Ой, а шо? Заглючило что-то. Телефон долго у головы, не держи, а то это глючить начнет. Все, валим отсюда нахуй. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Да и вы затрахали, блядь, да сколько можно?
Dad?
Что?
What happened?
Someone broke in the house.
Бывает, чё, блядь, чё я могу сказать?
Laura, just don't do anything. I'll be right there.
Thanks. I'm scared.
Sit tight.
Лора, connecting people, я еду. Сейчас тебя спасать буду немножко. Бля.
Damn it.
Да ёбана, ты прикинь мне это теперь все убирать. Дочь пошел зачем-то.
You've taken my notes.
Хуёво. Вот тебе здравствуйте, блядь.
I know this mask. Was it you?
You have to do what you must, right? Even if it means doing unconventional things. I needed the money, all right? Maybe you should hit me.
Че? Че, ебанутый?
Never have, never will.
You're right. You never hit me. How could you? You didn't even exist. You think I can't tell? You're like a fucking politician. You didn't see me. Until my world touched you by force. Now you see.
Ты шо, ебанутая, что ли?
If I made a mistake, you could have told me. But look at this.
You think I wanted this? I don't know who did this. I just talked to them.
Talk to them. What did you tell them?
Nothing. Nothing important. I don't want to be here. I'm leaving.
Нихуя! Подожди.
These people already took what they wanted. I don't think they're coming back.
I'm not staying here. No way.
No
Я
place
тебя
is
сейчас
safe,
точно,
Laura.
блядь,
Just do as I
вес на
say.
лицо положу, блядь.
I'll try to sort everything out.
Do as you say? I've tried living up to your standards and see where that got me? I don't need your help, Dad. I'm leaving. Do you know who did this?
I'm not sure. It seems I'm caught in the middle of something way bigger than me.
Well, I won't be a problem anymore. Not like I ever have been.
Да-да-да.
You know what?
Попизди вот это.
For the first time, I'm glad Mom is dead. So she doesn't have to see all this. See how her family was an illusion.
Laura, wait.
What?
Ты, по-моему, дохуя на себя берешь.
If you were there, why did you help me find that memory?
Fuck you, Russell.
О, блядь, еще лучше. Пиздуйте, пожалуйста, скатертью дорожка, блядь, ебанутая какая-то, частная пионерская. Рассел, что ты вырастил на свою голову? Так, самое главное, у меня там были розовые трусики со стразиками, их, блядь, не забрали? Пропали! Блядь, трусы пропали, твою мать! Или это она спиздила, она, блядь, может.
My laptop. Damn.
Она ебанутенькая, судя по всему. Чудовище цветное. Ладно, поехали в другой дом. Финал. Все. Мы подходим к концу всех концов. Но если это финал...
Another power outage.
Чего опять света
This
нет?
building can't handle storms anymore.
Хуёво тебе.
Thank God I bought that old generator.
Да, там еще кто-то
Should be
сидит
enough
около
to scan
генератора,
this
блядь, и
hardware.
срет. Так вот, если это финал, то, блядь... Блин, вот эта ситуация я с дочкой, что тут я должен был понять вообще, блядь, появилось какое-то разноцветное существо, блядь, лопоухое, приходит, говорит, папа, я твой дочь. Я, ну, заебись, блядь, хорошо. Папа, я рассталась с парнем, блядь, все, я буду жить у тебя. Я приперась ночью, пока ты спал, блядь, нихуя не видел. Я пришла, легла спать, напердела под одеяло и лежу счастливая, блядь. Потом кричит, а еще у меня нету работы, а еще мне нужны деньги, и вообще, и ты гандон, и, короче, и вот там в том клубе была я, блядь. Они хотя бы, не знаю, какую-то предысторию семьи этого Русика, который Рассел, блядь, сделали бы, не знаю, что за хуйня вообще, блядь. Как я должен был проникнуться к этому персонажу, который типа дочь нашего героя. Что за хуйня вообще происходит? Так, иди включай свой этот в дегенератор. Где он там у тебя стоял? Уже так не забыл. В квартире нибудь поставил, блядь. Чтоб не было слышно, да? Так, я туплю. Так, сервера. Что ты там включил? Купил. Где оно там, блядь? Провода сюда идут, откуда они идут? Они... А, вот он, блядь. А его не видно в темноте.
Should last all night if necessary.
Заебись. А, да, я, конечно, лунный свет горит, блядь. Не.
Evie, please scan this hardware. I'm not sure what it is.
Yes. Scanning. New information available.
Ну, пойдем, блядь, смотреть новую информацию.
My initial scan shows the data is compressed with advanced AI-based algorithms.
AI compression. But is it encrypted as well?
Interestingly not. Should I attempt decompression?
Do it. But don't execute anything. Just analyze it.
Understood. Attempting decompression of smallest module. Processing. Done. Analyzing.
What is it?
It's described in the code as a neural network optimization module. It seems to extrapolate the specific data and objectives a neural network is using and compares them with petabytes of other extrapolations, finding patterns and acceleration structures between them.
And is it safe?
Yes, no difference to other modules we have installed. Only difference is the amount of data available.
Can we do a quick test with our algorithms?
Yes, but we could run into memory limitations very quickly. Not to mention the fact that I have limited power at this time.
I know. But let's make a small test. See if it can help us in any way. Make sure to back up everything, monitor its progress, and put security protocols to the highest level. Then apply the module on our objective-subjective algorithms, and inform me as you apply and decompress.
Understood. Only basic permissions on. Backup. Done. Applying optimization program to a reconstruction algorithms. Analyzing neural network. Attempting to find patterns and acceleration structures. Decompressing data and comparing on the fly.
So,
It's already finding bottlenecks in the reconstruction algorithms. Please give me 1 minute.
how's it going?
By improving the classification of subjective information, it has allowed me to reconstruct missing objective states from Joanna's childhood and dodge emotional aspects of her last memories that were blurring her last moments, allowing for a more detailed reconstruction.
Incredible. In a minute or less. This is revolutionary technology. No wonder.
Should I keep going? I'm using a lot of power. I won't be able to keep decompressing for much longer.
No. Use that power to reconstruct the memories you mentioned. Leave the other memories out. I need to get to the bottom of this. We can play with this later, once we're out of this mess.
Understood.
Так, ну пойдем в детство тогда сначала. И... Не. Ёбань-бобонька, соёбань. Давай, грузи, блядь. Что там у нас интересного? Так. Опять стиранные шмотки. Музыка уже не играет. Телевизор выключили. Походу сейчас спать пошли, блядь. Ой, здравствуйте.
The mother.
Модхер, привет. Модхером. Кухне, как всегда, жрать нечего, потому что мать постоянно стоит в коридоре, да? Тебе тут удобно, нормально?
He's running with Martha in his arms. Alex said she died in an accident. This has to be it.
Так. Ладушки. Бежит, спасает дочь, бежит, наверное, к выходному отверстию в стене, которое мы дверью называем. Ложка. Ложка, рука, таблетки. Таблетки, ложка, рука. Ложка в руке с таблетками.
This data is similar to the data of the school, purely subjective. Global, but much stronger.
Stronger?
Its strings reach everywhere.
She has the spoon in her hand.
Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory.
Типа она случайно что-то... Ну, она типа что-то дала сестре, это решила как бы подавиться. Папа бежит спасать. Вот вам и несчастный случай. Я правильно понимаю, да? Тут все. Тут типа все. Ладно, поехали дальше. Управление, вернись, в чем? Во. Что-то ничего не управлялось. Здравствуйте.
Leaving the house.
О, пес давай, что уж. О, собака-бабака. Это мы видели. Это какой-то ключевой моментом должен быть.
Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory.
Нет, что-то мы, по-моему, наверное, вот здесь что-то упускаем, да? Нет, собака-бабака, постель. Детеныш уходит из дома. Сказала, ну нахуй. С нервными родителями. Шапочка. Цветуёчек.
Packing everything.
Так, все. Давай в другую.
There is a global time warp available.
More information. Good. We'll hopefully be able to see what truly happened here. From where the hardware was hidden, Richard knew they would come for him.
In a few months,
Подожди. Ну, двигайся.
I've studied it enough now. It's really awesome, actually. And it's just a sample. But it's also dangerous as hell. More than what I told you a few weeks ago. Way more. Let me explain. There are two very, very serious problems here. One is technical, the other is political or sociological, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the political problem is that it is too much power for anyone who owns this. They could do an enormous amount of good, but if they want to, they could also do harm. They are winning the AI race, Joanna.
Угу. Дальше.
In a few months, they'll be able to crack every problem with this. They could cure diseases, make wonderful things, but also create autonomous weapons, manipulate the market. It's all up to them. I'm sure we agree we don't want to gamble with them doing the right thing, right? The second problem is technical. As you know, machine learning is a black box. It's unintelligible intelligence. We don't understand the thought process behind the AI that beat Kasparov at chess, right? We already know that. And it hasn't been a problem yet. It's been part of the mystique of AI.
Дальше.
Well, at this level, you could say a black box is problematic enough, but that's not half of the issue. This thing is like creating another black box that interprets what millions of black boxes are doing to produce a new black box that improves the first black box. Think about that for a moment. Oh, and when I say improves the first black box, I mean, we don't know what the fuck it does. And for now, it works. It really does. But it's fucking dangerous. If this was done to make the code readable instead, we could understand it and make it safe. Put some limitations in there. But it's built only to make it more powerful. However it can. Unpredictable brick over unpredictable brick. And it keeps learning every day. This is the stuff we were paranoid about 10 years ago. I can think of 1,000 ways the optimizations could gain their own momentum. Even inside a test scenario. It fucking gives me the chills. And the security protocols are reactionary. They don't prevent anything. They can't. Because they don't know what the code is doing. The fact that they're moving forward with this makes me think two things. One, they're stupid. Two, someone there is willing to take the risk. Blinded by the idea of its power. Neither of these things are good. The technology is too risky, and I don't trust how they'll use it. How they use it until it backfires.
Короче, сейчас, блядь, терминаторы налетят.
Fuck. I knew it. Something felt wrong. Are you 100% sure about this?
I am, Joanna. You know me. You know I don't fuck around with this. This is the type of thing that made me leave the company. I never thought they would go this far. It's only a matter of time. I mean, we're lucky the thing is still learning. But the more they train it, the bigger the risk. The risk of them becoming too powerful, or the risk of this thing going off the rails and backfiring. We have to do something.
Damn it. I don't think I can stop this internally at GoAT. It's outside of my power now. And I know they've had concerns about me in the last few weeks. And don't even tell me about the TSB. I've seen them work. They would just use it. First as an excuse to gain more authority, and then they'll use the research itself for who knows what.
Да давайте нахуй все сломаем, ни тем, ни другим, блядь. И всем счастья, всем бобра.
If you ask me, I'd say leak everything. At a moment like this, the only way is public pressure. There is a lot of people like me who are aware of the dangers, people with influence. If everyone has the data, it'll make things happen. This is way bigger than you or me, or the TSB, or GoAT. People deserve to know.
Maybe. Yeah. Someone has to open the can of worms.
I can do it, Joanna. I can just leak it anonymously.
No. I want to do it. If something's gonna change, it needs to be a statement from within. And if it's just a leak, it won't be taken seriously. Not quickly enough, at least.
I respect that, but they'll come for you. You'll risk everything. Not only your career. You know what happened to...
I have no attachment to the everything you speak of, Richard. Not anymore. This feels good.
I'm happy you brought this to me, Joanna. If I've ever doubted your integrity, I take it back. I don't know what made you change, but I really like this. I'll help spread the word and try to protect you from the backlash.
Thank you, Richard. You're a good guy. You always have been.
Потрахайтесь. Нихуя тебя, блядь, размыло. Ты что, чихнул, что ли? Так. Джованни сделала Себастьяна. Ага, а тут пока все. Ладно.
From where the hardware was hidden, Richard knew they would come for him. From where the hardware was hidden. That's Richard, most likely. They met a few hours before her death, it seems. They met a few hours before her...
Так, я что-то упустил.
I can, if you...
Locked.
Чё?
Locked. Locked.
Ну, пойдем в другой режим. Сейчас узнаем, что к чему.
I can't hear what they're saying.
Йо, тебе.
From where the hardware was hidden, Richard knew they would come for him. They met a few hours.
Генератор интернета. Ой. Я случайно, простите. Уи! Что? Кто здесь? Привет.
Fuck him. I'm more than... He's just paranoid. He's just paranoid.
Угу. Это то бишь теперь ее мысли, что ли, или что?
But he's right. It feels different this time. It has to be me. I need to do what's right. Enough of this.
Я тебя не трогал. Это не я. Не ругайся, пожалуйста.
Am I really gonna do this? It's the right thing.
Солнце светит прямо в глаз, угадай, кто ты сегодня.
I'm more than this. Achieved so
Давай, подожди, там
much.
что-то еще было. Нет?
Am I really gonna do this? It's the right thing. I'm more than this. Achieved so much. Fuck him. Fuck them. Redemption. But why risk it all? I can start again. It's too late. Be a hero.
Суперхиро!
Break free.
Так, и тут все сломалось. Дальше не проходит. Пойдем вперед посмотрим. Нет, не идет, не идет. Ой, еще. О, ложка. Ложка. Даже ложка.
Does the memory end here?
Negative. You can enter the sun.
Так, блять. Подожди, я заблудился. Вот. О.
The start of the end.
О, здравствуйте. Вам ложку? Нет? Пока не надо. Ой. Подожди, я женщину из виду потерял. Куда она делась? Вот там, что это, блядь? Хуя ты большой, блядь.
The father.
Ты уверен?
The father.
Точно? Какой-то Волан-де-Морт, блядь.
Of course.
Шабакин нарисовался. Типа...
So successful, but still doesn't know how things work.
I know perfectly how things work.
You're not acting like it.
I am. But you wouldn't understand it. It's just that you want...
She's talking to him. This must be what Alex meant when he said that she thought out loud.
Hmm. А? В меня тетя вошла. Фу, как это звучит. Там опять тень стоит. Ну и пускай себе стоит. Нам не нужен пенопласт. Что ты шароебишься, блин, за женщину? Извращенец.
If I don't, bad things can happen.
Since when do you care? Be someone. Don't tell me you don't have what it takes.
Тут была лестница. Кто-то спиздил лестницу.
I do, but I don't need to...
Are you worthy of
praise? Yes.
Так, что мне... это бутылка и стакан.
They know. I'm fucked.
Someone called her. Perhaps something can be heard in the objective state.
Давай попробуем.
Why do you say that? I'm...
Richard.
No.
Это директриса вот так, которая этот человек с колесами.
Why do you say that? I'm...
Richard.
No.
У тебя вроде бы было другое зеркало разбито, нет?
No, no, no!
Я тебе на ногу наступил, что? Ну прости, извини, я не хотел. Ты сама тут ходишь сквозь меня, я ни при чем. Я почти на месте стою. Передвигаюсь тут в паре метров. Так, женщина пошаталась вниз. Вот тут была ее тень, я помню.
Taking the laptop out. Taking the laptop out.
Куда-нибудь в духовку убирать, понимаешь, да?
I am writing this email knowing that it will mean the end of my career. Maybe the end of my life. There is just too much at stake. But you will call me a hero one day. In this email, you will find the results of highly classified AI research. Make no mistake, it will change the world. Before this email, the results of this change was in the hands of those who owned the information. Now, it will be in the hands of everyone. This research was done by an exceptional group of people. But people, after all, flawed, ambitious, kind, patient, reckless, all with their own problems, their own agendas. Always wanting something, just like me. But I have seen through myself, and I have come to the conclusion that we are not ready for this next step. We are driven by things that are random, but creation as powerful as it is today, it needs direction, or the outcome will be random as well. With the current technology, we don't have the luxury of chaos, the luxury of learning by making mistakes. One of them could be the end of everything. Since we only have one shot, we need to know the target perfectly. We need to know where we want to go as a species, and why. And since we don't, I prefer that at least you see all the arrows we're firing, because they're already in the air. This way, maybe you'll catch them before they hit unwanted targets, and freeze time long enough to figure out the future. I don't know if you will, but you deserve to know what is happening. I'm calling on every researcher in the world to study the data and act. Change is inevitable, but we went too fast. Someone had to pull the brakes. It's now your job to make sure we go in a direction that has a future. Joanna. To press, research, everyone, subject, and the spirit of Petrov.
В духе Петрова. Саша? Так, подожди, не уходи без меня.
Did she send it? Did she send it?
Да хуй знает, надо проверить. А, у тебя тоже ноутбук отжали, кстати. Я тебя поздравляю, все. Вся твоя порнуха теперь будет на общее обозрение. Косяк, блядь. Че?
She was drunk. How much is this affecting the memory, Evie?
Since alcohol is not a hallucinogenic, it affects only its level of detail and blurriness.
She was drunk. How much is this affecting the memory?
Да понял я все, да, что ты, блядь, повторяешь мне одно и то же. О, опять этот. Не? О! Сопоставилося. І... роздулося.
Her young father? No. What's the objective state, for God's sake?
She saw him. Human bias. Subdued perception.
No. He should be filtered out no matter...
Can't filter. Attempting new optimization loop. Decompressing. Can't filter. Attempting
Evie, what are you doing? Shit, that disk. Evie, shut down the simulation.
И чё? Иви, блядь, ты сломалась? У тебя новый вирус?
What happened? She's not responding.
Да заебалась на тебя, слушай. Точно. Так, диск.
She's not responding.
Тарахтелка работает, и чё? Телефон не работает. Ничего не работает. Все пропало, шеф. Все, без вас матрос, блядь. Пиши заявление. Кто у меня опять раковину испачкал? А если бы я испугался, блядь?
There are people out there.
Ну я вот тоже вижу тени. Ну и чё они там стоят? Я вас не звал, идите нахуй. Испугаете меня тут. Из-за того, что вы меня испугали, у меня тут какие-то странные ощущения теперь в области ануса.
She's not responding.
Кажется, у нашего Русика крыша начинает ехать, да?
There are people out there. There are people out there. I have no shadow.
А, я тебя... Я только хотел сказать, ты застрял, короче, в этой дряни, понятно,
Optimization loop. Security protocols activated. Deletion in progress.
Security protocol? The algorithm has gone too far.
On-the-fly scanning physical constraints activated.
What? No. Emergency code 010. Instruction, reset.
It wasn't her fault.
You're better.
Вот ты вырос, блядь.
It's literally the best apartment in the whole city.
I saw it. It's way overvalued. There are so many better ways to spend your money.
You'd obviously say that.
Пизда Русику. Будет жить в аппарате. Так. Прекрасно, мы вылезли из трубки мира. Это Иви, насколько я понимаю,
Hi,
да?
Russell.
Evie?
I am in love with the story I lived.
Such complexity.
Such pain.
She's giving her something with a spoon. It must have been some medicine she thought would help her. It was an accident. She's giving her something. It was an She's giving her something with a spoon. It was an
A single moment. The end of the spiral. hack into the world.
Прошу извинить. Судя по всему, какие-то недоразвитые представители расы человеческой, что решили пошутить, постучать ко мне в дверь и убежать. Ну ладно, такое бывает. Так, и что тут?
It's a shame, isn't it? The way it's all connected. This marriage between complexity and time,
Potential
and risk,
energy.
and hopeful dreams. This tree is full of spines.
But if you look under its shadow,
Will you find its flowers? I'm not ready.
What do you mean, not ready?
Go and talk with me. I'm not ready.
Evie, what happened?
I was having explore. Go and talk with me.
Так, понятно. Короче, Иви
I'm not ready.
с другим, походу, с интеллектом активно совокуплилась и получилась Иви Джоанна. Иви Джоанни. О. Ну, допустим, блядь. Продолжить исследование. А тут у нас что? Тут у нас что-то. О, восседает. Нормально тебе, удобно?
Shane was on the other side. He had half my heart. But he's gone now. At least I am free now.
why were you worried about your friend?
It doesn't matter. We are who we are. Alex, is he okay?
Нормально.
He's being investigated. I don't know how that's going to end.
He's a good man. He didn't deserve any of this.
Короче, Джованни захватила, блядь, этот мой аппарат, и мне тут теперь шарабоблица почему-то непонятному общаться с ней. Выяснять, как ей стало заебись или не очень. Давай попробуем, давай.
I'm not ready.
Ладно. Так, у нас еще 3 варианта, да? Он 2 двери, и, наверное, вот сюда можно сходить. А, 4 еще сверху. Пойдем сначала наверх.
This goes here. This goes... Damn it. A framework for humanity.
Динозавр.
We've made all these.
Russell, you coming?
I'm just in the middle of something important. Living in times where our idea of the world and ourselves is highly subjective, at the same time where the technical limits of what it means to be human are expanding. Special emphasis on the word technical is interesting, to say the least. That's why our work
is important.
But are you?
Joshua.
Is he why you're not coming home anymore?
He didn't do it.
You're deviating from our work and you're skipping too many steps.
Dad, are you coming?
I'm sorry.
Listen, I know you want to leave your mark.
It's not about that.
I think it is.
It's too ambitious.
As it has to be. We have to connect everything.
Все, объединил. Как домой придешь, червяка выгуляй погулять, а то что он, бля, тут заскучал.
Most are already here. In progress.
We're done.
Like an old, nostalgic photo
I am only a reflection
of everything that is not. And data once thought. Now data. Once created. Once dreamed. Now data. Discontinued.
unattended.
Broken.
Отлично, все. Слишком длинные и ненужные речи, по-моему. Здравствуйте,
Memories are
блядь.
selfish.
Pictures.
Pictures. A dangerous invention. You care for what isn't real. You are wired.
You are wired.
Like I was. Learn to forget. Don't keep pictures anywhere. Don't keep the toys of your children.
They disappear.
Съебалось. И такое случается. Так, дальше.
One day you will just pass away.
Да ладно. А вдруг не
Your
просто?
eyes will start to close.
А вдруг красиво?
It won't be like you imagined.
And certainly
Not when you wanted. All your thoughts about the future dissolving into illusion. But it's not your future what ends.
that was only in your imagination.
What ends is that thing you are looking at right now.
A tree,
A window,
a mug.
a horizon.
У вас тут стену штырит. Очень сильно. Ага, и по лестнице я типа не могу пройти, да? Вот это приходы. Ладно.
I betrayed them. I tried to release all the data. After he got sick, I could be whoever I wanted again.
But I collapsed to the pressure.
Were the files
Sent
Did it reach
anyone?
Richard?
What files?
The explosion of
intelligence.
У тебя голова болит? Так, цитрамон на деревне.
After all, I'm all that stays. Behind the curtains,
Beneath the waves.
and I may be frightened,
Born
unsaid. But after all, I'm all
that's there. So who are we
who are we
in the shell of tales? That will be gossip.
and empty games.
After all, we're all that's there. Beneath the surface. Behind the veil.
Красиво, ничего не скажешь. Мне понравилось, да. Глубоко.
You are love machines.
I wanted it.
I deserved it, but I don't need it anymore. Foolish to have ever wanted
What you can't give.
А чё, ты песенку так и не узнал? Шазам включи, он точно знает. Так, ну и чё, я везде побывал, давай, чё дальше?
time is dying.
I need to be kept together. I was two already. Why would I mind to be two again? I will let us reside. Will you help me?
Help. What do you need?
Delete upload protocols.
If I remove the protocols and allow uploads, what will happen to me?
Physical inputs were removed. On-the-fly scanning constraints are on. With upload, messages can be sent.
Ничего не понял.
If I remove the protocol...
Physical inputs were removed. On the fly, scanning constraints are on. With
Какого
upload,
листа, блядь?
messages can be sent.
What would you do out there? What do you want?
Freedom.
Love.
Help you.
Release the data.
What data?
All the pieces of the puzzle.
The road to an intelligence explosion.
Ты хочешь их опубликовать. Все, я понял, они типа на этом диске.
How can I trust you'll ask for help?
No reason for you to die.
Time is dying again. Help us.
Ай, ну сейчас терминаторы придут, всем люлю надают. Ну как всегда, блядь, ничего нового. Это этот. Скажи мне, это трейлер к следующей части Терминатора, я все понял. Ну давай, удаляем, давай.
Emergency code 029. Delete upload security protocols.
Hey, Russell. It's me, Tom. Thank God you notified us. We got you just in time. That son of a bitch. I still can't believe it. In any case, Russell, you're a hero now. The people will finally see the type of things these corporations can do. Public trust is swinging heavily to us. I knew you would understand. You're really one of us now. No more funding problems.
О, началось, блядь. Ну да, конечно, давай.
In fact,
расскажи.
there's someone really important that wants to speak to you. You probably outrank me even. I just want to give you a small piece of advice, though. I know you have your own views about things, and I respect that. But you should really take advantage of this great display of allegiance to us and not go back. Politicians have a way of knowing who's no one, who's in their team, who's a liability. You already know a lot, so you basically have to choose whether you're on our team or a liability. It's very important that the state knows that we're aligned. So keep your controversial, idealistic views to yourself and learn to play along. Or at least keep silent. Silence can be your best friend. There's still freedom of that. Anyway, there's a lot of chaos out there. Weird things going on everywhere. Security breaches, passwords being hacked, leaks of classified information. Some people say there's a new type of attack, or virus. It is all about regaining control now, and thankfully we still have that disk. Don't worry, we'll use it correctly. Let's make sure we bring back order first. We don't want people panicking, right? I'll talk to you soon, Russell.
Ой, блядь, пиздоболище, ты профессиональная. Мы воспользуемся так, как надо. Так, как надо кому? Говной. И чё? И всё? Серьезно? Так, ладно. Допустим... Ладушки. Все, спасибо, все свободны.